Hello, and welcome back to our cozy corner of the universe for day 7 of the 30-day guided wisdom meditation challenge. Today, we're diving into the wild world of relationships. Not just with partners, friends, or that one family member who always asks why you're still single. No, we're tackling the big one. The longest, most complicated, and legally binding relationship you will ever be in. So, I have a question for you. Who is the one person you are absolutely, 100%, no escape clause guaranteed to live with for the rest of your life? That's right. Yourself. You are your own permanent, non-evictable roommate. Sometimes they're awesome, sometimes they eat your leftovers from the fridge, and sometimes they play sad music at 3 a.m. Today, we're going to have a little roommate meeting. So let's begin. Find your comfortable seat, whether you're sitting, lying down, or pretending to look busy at your desk. Let your hands rest gently. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to drift closed. Let's start with our signature breath, the anchor of our practice. The 4-5-6 breath. We'll breathe in gently through the nose for a count of 4. Hold it at the top, just for a moment, for a count of 5. And then exhale slowly, like a long, satisfying sigh, through the mouth for a count of 6. Let's do that together now. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. Breathe in that fresh, new energy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, letting it mingle with your inner world, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, releasing any tension you didn't realize you were holding, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One last time. Let this be your best breath of the day. Inhale. Hold. And release. Now, let your breathing return to its natural, easy rhythm. Notice your jaw. Is it clenched? Did it just have an argument with your teeth about something that happened in 2012? Let it go. Relax your shoulders. Let them drop away from your ears. They are not earrings. You are here. You are present. And your inner roommate is home. Now, with your eyes gently closed, I want you to imagine this inner roommate, this you that lives inside your head. Don't worry, this isn't as weird as it sounds. Just picture them. First, let's acknowledge the things you wish this roommate would change. You know, their annoying habits. Maybe your roommate is a procrastinator. They leave to-do lists everywhere but never actually do the things on them. The metaphorical dishes are piling up in the sink. Maybe your roommate is an inner critic. They're the one who, right after you do something brave, leans in and whispers, "Pfft, you sounded ridiculous." What a buzzkill, right? Maybe they're a worrier, staying up all night Googling symptoms for a paper cut. Just notice these habits without judgment. See them not as you, but as the quirky, annoying things your roommate does. In this quiet space, we can finally have a gentle meeting with them. You can mentally say, "Hey, roomie. I see you leaving the procrastination dishes out again. Let's work on that, together." It's not a fight, it's a negotiation for a better living situation. This is the part of yourself you can gently, lovingly, improve. Now, let's talk about the other side of things. The parts of your roommate that are just them. These are the things you can't change. These are their factory settings. Maybe your roommate has a really loud laugh. The kind that makes heads turn. Maybe they cry during commercials about puppies. Maybe they're a little clumsy, or they get incredibly passionate about very niche hobbies, like collecting antique doorknobs. For years, you might have been trying to hide these parts. Shushing that loud laugh. Feeling embarrassed by those tears. But these aren't flaws. They are features. That laugh? That's pure, unfiltered joy. Those tears? That's a heart wide open. This is the part of the roommate agreement where you stop trying to change them and start celebrating them. These are the quirks that make your inner home unique. The things you can't change are the things you must learn to show. To put a little spotlight on and say, yep, that's them. That's me. And it's pretty great. The big secret is this: a happy life isn't about finding a new, perfect roommate. It's about becoming the most understanding, patient, and ridiculously loving roommate to the one you've already got. Let's check in on our friend, the little fox, sitting on his sunrise hill. One morning, the fox was watching the other animals. He saw a hawk, gliding effortlessly on the wind, so majestic. He saw a badger, digging with powerful determination, so strong. And then he saw, in the distance, a lone wolf, moving with a kind of sleek, mysterious coolness. The fox's inner roommate, the one with all the bright ideas, cleared its throat. Ahem, it said. That. We should be like that. Mysterious. Cool. Aloof. The fox thought, yeah. I can do that. So he decided to practice his cool wolf walk. He puffed out his chest, narrowed his eyes, and tried to put a sort of cool, silent swagger into his step as he walked along the ridge of the hill. He imagined everyone watching him, thinking, wow, who is that incredibly cool and mysterious fox? He took his first swagger-wise step, and immediately tripped on his own feet. He didn't just stumble. He went into a full-on, paws-over-ears tumble, rolling down a small embankment like a furry, orange laundry ball of failed dignity. He landed in a heap at the bottom, covered in leaves and with a small, very uncool twig stuck in his ear. For a moment, he just lay there. The cool wolf part of his inner roommate was absolutely mortified, preparing a 10-page report on this failure. But then, another part of him, the actual fox, spoke up. The one who knew, deep down, that he wasn't a wolf. He was a fox. A slightly clumsy, big-eared, tail-chasing kind of fox. And that part of him thought the whole situation was hilarious. He started to chuckle. A little snort at first, then a full, breathy fox giggle. He realized how exhausting it was, trying to be a wolf. It wasn't his factory setting. So he stood up, shook the leaves from his fur with a wiggle, and proudly left the twig in his ear like an eccentric hat. He didn't try the cool wolf walk again. Instead, he did 3 happy, goofy pounces in a circle, just because it felt good. A little squirrel chattering from a tree probably thought he was nuts, but for the first time, the fox didn't care. He wasn't hiding his roommate's quirks anymore. He was putting them on display. He wasn't a failed wolf. He was a complete, and completely wonderful, fox. Now, I'm going to leave you for the next 2 minutes in silence. Use this time to have your own gentle roommate meeting. Acknowledge the wolf you've been trying to be, and send a little love to the wonderful, quirky fox you actually are. Let the story settle. The silence begins now. Gently, now, bring your awareness back to the space around you. That silence wasn't empty. It was a negotiation. A peace treaty. A moment to sign a new lease with your inner roommate, one based not on demands, but on affection. The greatest relationship you will ever nurture is the one with the person who has been there for every single one of your triumphs and faceplants. You. The goal was never to evict the messy parts of yourself, but to learn to live with them, to laugh with them, and to realize they make the place feel like home. When you find that peace inside, it can't help but radiate outward to every other relationship in your life. Begin to bring some small, gentle movements back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your shoulders or gently stretch your neck. And when you feel ready, and not a moment sooner, allow your eyes to slowly drift open, bringing with you this sense of gentle, humorous self-acceptance. Thank you for showing up today and for having the courage to host this little roommate meeting. It's the most important work you'll ever do. And, of course, a little something for the road. Why did the meditator finally become best friends with their inner critic? Because they realized it was just their inner roommate trying to give advice with the volume turned all the way up. If that made you smile, share this video with someone who might enjoy a good roommate meeting. And be sure to subscribe, because our journey together is just getting started. See you tomorrow for day 8.